I'm using the iBuffalo Classic USB SNES gamepad, and this most recent beta apparently, Two Times Pete says that he added some sort of gamepad mapping or something like that. Not technically inclined, obviously. And anyway, the point is, I just plugged in this controller, and it seems to work perfectly so far. I blew all my ammo before actually going anywhere. Press start and select. I want to pause it. Select brings up the map. Start. Pause. Did pausing give me my ammo back? Anyhow. Let's see if I can notice any changes in this new beta. It's been a little while since I played the old beta. It's probably just me imagining things, but it's something with the animation seems smoother. Like there's like a smoother filter over everything or something. I really don't know. It's probably, again, probably just my imagination. Curious to know if any of the sort of precision platforming stuff has been changed, because it was something that some people were a fan of, some people weren't. Basically, that there's a few vertical. The issue, I guess, was that there's a few vertical shafts like this one with the small platforms. Some people complained that it seemed like it was too finicky, or you needed too much precision or something. But I was part of the minority that thought that it was good. I preferred the precision platforming, I guess. No. I'm gonna just back out for, well, not quite fully back out, just an alt tab here, and bring the game sound down. Can't outrun them, but apparently you can sort of jump over them. Need some help here. Oh yeah, no ammo. It's in that chapter, folks. Well, that's one thing that's changed. The first thing I noticed, like I said, it's been a while since I played, but the death animation. The last beta that I played, it was sort of it was a stand-in, apparently, sort of a placeholder, but it was basically a Mega Man homage or rip-off later. Fuck. It was a Mega Man homage or a rip-off where your character exploded into a bunch of dots. So that's new. There's a sort of pretty cool death animation that's been added. And this plant thing that appears when you die, that's new as well. I don't know what that is. Saves my game, I guess. I'm not sure how fast you can fire, but it's one of those games that seems like you can almost fire as fast as you can pull the trigger, which, you know, like in a style similar to Mega Man X. Mega Man X, you can fire pretty fast in that game. It's sort of the old fast tapping. And I could be wrong because it's been a while, but I just feel like these sort of wall slug guys have a bit of a different animation as well. Like I don't know if I remember them, the little sluggy bits sticking out of them. Could be my imagination now. Just looking for different, imagining different content or whatever, I guess, because I'm a dingus. Those guys hurt quite bad. And absorb a lot of ammo. Shit. Okay, and I'm out. Maybe I shouldn't be going here. The first time, every time. This is something, when you pause and unpause, your character does a sort of snaps back into action or something as if. It's weird. Okay, something I did, I don't know if it was just the fact that I was standing there or if that was I was pausing and unpausing or something, fully recharged my ammo. I don't know if that's intentional or a glitch or what. I'll check it again after the check it again if I live through this scene. Oh, I think the enemies stay dead. Some of them do anyway, the big ones. Okay, so I'm just standing here, pause, unpause, pause, unpause, pause, unpause. Doesn't change my ammo. Map. Map on and map off. Okay, my ammo goes back up really, really rapidly. So I'll test again to see if it's just from standing there, just standing still. If that's what brings it up, because I don't know. It could be all it is. Health restored. I didn't need to do that. I keep forgetting these small, less interesting plants. I guess are just for restoration, but I think this is a permanent health increase or something. Cannon damage increase. Red imbuement applied. Looks red. It's not a charge shot or anything. And I'm not sure why, but I think there's 2 health restore things in the same room. Yeah, I don't know. It's odd. I've said it before, but I really love the aesthetic of this game. Everything is always like almost too dark, but not too dark. It appears like it's very dark enough to give it a sort of, I don't know, just a cool atmosphere or whatever, I guess. And all the mist and everything really helps add to it. It's got good. It's got a nice minimalist music that helps that sort of Metroid kind of, planet exploration atmosphere, which I dig. I need some help though. Just pausing for 1 second to check if my stream is working. Never know. Perfect. And 0 viewers, which is the norm. That's what I like to see. Consistency. Talking to myself. Oh yeah. Shit, I messed up. Like I've said a bunch of times, it's been a while since I played that. I think there's a mat module or mat fragment. It's called. I've been watching the Devs Play series put out by Double Fine on YouTube and really enjoying it. And getting this map fragment just reminds me of the John Romero Devs Play that they've done just recently, where they talk a lot about map design and stuff like that. But the reason why it reminds me of it in particular is that John is talking about at one point using slight differences in textures or palette swaps or something like that, I forget. Just basically slight visual differences in patterns or whatever to signal to the player that there's a secret. Just to give a little hint. And I'm not very good at Doom and I've never beat it, but when he did his playthrough of E1M1 and that, I noticed they pointed out that there's a slight difference in texture on one part of a wall. Anyway, and a secret that I'd never found. I've been playing the game for 20 years on and off. And I noticed that Ghost Song uses a bit of the same thing, just in the sense that there are, like many games I guess, visual cues sometimes to give you a hint that there's a secret somewhere. I think there's some points where there's like flowers that are growing or different things like that. Anyway, just sort of part of the visual language of games that I guess we've gotten used to. We gamers over the years. Just something we take as written, I guess. Take our other people for granted that game designers kind of give us a hint and give us hints all the time, but these little visual cues. Sure would like some help. Or save point, but what's more likely than to die at the hands of one of these slugs? Shit. Balls. I could risk it. Yeah, I guess your health, or rather your ammo, just recharges. I'm not sure if that's a new feature as well. That if you just kind of stand still, your health recharges kind of quickly. Shit. They can't explode and kill themselves. I'd like to get some health in here, but more than likely, I'm just gonna get back. I forgot what was in here. It's off my map fragment. So. I suppose I could take my chances with the slug. Super Nintendo controller is really the way to go. I've been playing Shovel Knight a lot with it lately. Absolutely love Shovel Knight too, and hey, come back, health. Just go, yeah, it goes all the way down there. Yeah, 5 more health. Anyway, yeah, it's great. I can't recommend strongly enough the old iBuffalo SNES controller. You can get it for 15 or 20 bucks, and it's amazing. It's exactly like the old SNES controllers I played with 15 years ago or whatever, 20 years ago. Super. And it's really great to be, man, I suck. It's great to be playing some old style games like Shovel Knight and Ghost Song, for instance. Even that Ghost Song still in beta, the fact that I can play this sweet sort of obviously SNES inspired game in beta with a SNES controller is pretty awesome. So I really appreciate the recent update, which I think allowed me. I think it was the recent update which allowed me to do that. Yeah. If you're the type of person that is looking at Ghost Song for whatever reason, you're probably the type of person that would appreciate a sweet USB SNES controller, and this is the one. This is the one to go for. I think I've effed myself over, and I'm gonna have to go in and out. Wait till they fire again. Try and get up at them, up and at them. Oh shit. See if I can make it back to the ship and save 1 health. Oh, these motherfuckers. Oh. Pretty close. That's for special. Yeah. Still like it. Okay, that plant is back. Okay, save plant, I guess. Yeah, I remember first looking at that GIF or GIF or whatever of this scene whenever it was released some time ago. It's really pretty. It's a nice look. And I'm not sure if it's intentional or not, but the protagonist in this game does look quite a bit like, well, it reminds me a bit of the robots from that anime called FLCL, but maybe more so the robot people, or like Robot Prince and stuff like that from the comic book saga. Just gonna check pause, see if my stream's working. Yeah. Oh, it's definitely working. I think, sort of. Perfect. Get that mouse out of here. I don't know if this will allow me, but when I'm done playing through this, hopefully I'll beat it tonight before I pass out. I'm gonna see if I can upload this to YouTube, because maybe one of the few occasions in my life so far where I've played something a bit ahead of other people. That is the most recent update, which was only the newest beta update. I think was only released maybe 10 hours ago or something. So I'll put that on YouTube if possible as soon as I can after I beat it, and people will be able to take a look at it. Maybe. I just hope that as many people as possible take a look at this game, because I know there's so many Metroid and classic action adventure type exploration video game fans out there who would get a huge kick out of Ghost. The art alone is enough to draw a lot of people in probably, and then people who are fans of the genre should be further drawn to it, I guess. Lots of nice mist and fog effects. This sort of texture on the walls reminds me a little bit of the bubble place in Super Metroid. Between Ghost Song and Axiom Verge, anyway, Metroidvania fans should have plenty to chew on in the next 6 months or so, which is when I'm guessing probably both these games will come out. It's been long enough since I played the other beta that I forget where all the secrets are. Check this out. Don't know if that's cool. I really like, one thing I was surprised to see in this is that the characters and story are actually interesting in addition to the great atmosphere and stuff like that.
Hector.
This is maybe not the scene, but the fact that there are barriers on either side. I'm sure for some reason my used key is not working on these guys. Or this guy, rather. Oh. Okay.
Thought you were someone else. Well, what are you looking at then? You have a question, ask it. You stupid or something? You mute? Get out of my face. I'm trying to catch my breath. Some advice, Mute. If you see a tunnel like this, you run the other way. Ain't worth it. Yellow things fucked me up, man. Gotta rest just a bit longer.
Yeah, I really like the characters, and the voice acting is actually quite good. And the story, it reminds me a little bit of Solaris, the remake. I didn't see the original. Just in the fact, or in the sense that it seems like it's you only encounter dead and dying people, and it's something, there's some sort of indication that this moon that you're on, I don't know, retains or sustains the souls of dead or dying people or something in there. It's unusual. I don't know, it's pretty neat though. And I also like that your character, as far as I know, hasn't been officially given a name, but a few of the other characters that you meet, dead and dying characters again, give your character names. And in this case, this guy calls you Mute, because you don't say anything, but Mute is capitalized in the subtitles as if it is your name or a possible name or something. And elsewhere you meet a really interesting and cool sort of assassin robot or something that I think gives you another name, Blue or Little Blue or something like that. Neat, kind of adds to the mysterious atmosphere of everything. The Poco, I'm not sure, I forget if that's the name of the moon or just the region that you're in. Oh, shoot. And I haven't found any secrets yet. I don't know, it's because I haven't been looking hard enough, or if I just haven't come across any secret spots. Let's get the shooty secrets. You gotta blow away walls and stuff, false walls and so on. Ah. That's why the plant has been appearing there, because in the earlier build that I played, this room and a few other rooms were just completely, they had no drawings in them, they had no art in them. It was kind of just like a blank square with a message literally written on the screen in the room that said something like, this room is not done, it's a save room, but it's a functioning save point, so we'll use it. So I guess these are save plants, and this is what the save room looks like. So there you go. Something interesting. It looked. Oh, I never noticed. If you let's see. Yeah, if you walk into some rooms, it kind of drops your character in as if they like bang. Right there. Never noticed that before. Shit. They don't drop anything either. Well, they don't drop health, I guess. And these sort of ceiling bomber guys don't seem to drop anything. One thing that was interesting I noticed is that, and I wonder if it will be taken out in the final version, is that if there's a sort of hidden semi-hidden or blocked off entrance, like in this case here. Something you can't access, I don't think, during the beta or whatever. When you first enter the room, the laser type barrier telling you can't go there or that there's a door there still appears. I wonder if that'll be something that will be taken out of the final version just to kind of hide or obscure those places that are kind of a secret or inaccessible earlier on, or if that's meant to be an intentional visual cue to tell you that you should keep your eyes peeled for that later. I'm not sure if that's something to say. Now there's a little area up here that people have been asking about in the forums before this build. Something you could jump up into but never go anywhere. I wonder if that's something that's been changed here. No, it's the same. You can kind of jump up and off screen, but there's nothing there. I don't know if there ever will be something there. Can't say. There was some like red color on the right hand side of the screen right there. I'm not sure if that's meant to point you to where you should go or anything else. Maybe it's meant to point you in kind of the right direction. I'm not sure why these steps are here. I haven't really done any like Twitch editing. I've done a bit of Twitch lately, so I'm not sure, but I think that here's one of the cases what I was talking about. There's a plant kind of symmetrically on either side of this to indicate that you can go up there. Yeah, I haven't done much Twitch editing lately, but I think you can upload to YouTube, so I will be doing that afterwards if it's possible. I'll be looking anyway. Turn this down a little bit more in case. I find for whatever reason games are like impossible. Now I'm gonna pause it for a sec. The first time that I beat this enemy, I found it really hard. It's the hardest boss. The first time that I beat this enemy, I had just, it was a well-known glitch or whatever, I guess, at the time, but I just kind of backed right up to the edge here, and then the enemy couldn't do anything. I just knelt down and blasted it. I'm not sure if that's been fixed. I guess we'll find out in a second. And the first time my brother fought this guy, he jumped up in this room and jumped to the right immediately over and went to the sort of wrecked ship type area. And then, if I remember right, the boss had come in, left this room, and come and fought him in the wrecked ship in the next area, or something, which just blew my mind. I didn't know that. Something could be done. Ah. Okay. Wasted. Maybe need to wait till I get some better gear or something to fight the boss this time. Okay. R during gameplay to exit back to this screen. Shit, I'm an idiot. Haha! That's one way to die quickly. Excuse me. 11:43. Try not going that way anymore. Ah. Level up. I forgot that there were levels in this. High jump or whatever it is. This place. Can't get through there, I'll die too. Just can't go up, can't go down. It's just me, but it seems slightly faster to jump. I could be imagining it, but speedrunners will figure it out whenever this game is released. Finally, I'm sure. Well, the game seems to really want me to go right, but I think I have right even up here. Well, shit. Get that level up, so I'll just run over to the save point one more time. It's not over here. Give it another crack. I'll never get that health back before fighting the guy, that's for sure. This is a plant up there, I forgot. Maybe some kind of plant. Come on, guy. There's no plant here. I wonder if it will allow me to go in a wreck ship thing. Place. Something over here. Yeah. I'd love to look at this place. And check this one here. Oh, still going. Oops. I don't remember what you find here. Could be the Phantom Dash or whatever it is that allows you to dash through obstacles. I don't recall. Hey, Frank? Sweet. It's automatically mapped to the old RNL on my SNES controller. Now these are these doors that have little cameras. There was discussion on forums about whether or not you could get into them, and it was determined, I guess, that you couldn't get into them in the previous beta build, and it doesn't look like you can in this one either. Special weapon damage increase. Yeah, I don't have any special weapons still, so. Having a really cool dash is important to this game, and Hyper Light Drifter won the award for this past year or two for cool dash in games, basically, in my opinion. This is a good one, but Hyper Light Drifter is great. Although there's rarely occasion so far, like in the early alpha or whatever it is there, really the private beta or whatever, rarely occasion to do 4 dashes in a row in Hyper Light Drifter. It's awfully fun. I spent a decent amount of time just dashing around in a sort of triangle, or not a triangle. What the fuck? You can still run away from that? I am toast. Unless this is another glitch. I'm ducking, by the way. And I'm using all my ammo. Well, looks like I've done another glitch. Should the developer want to know about this little number? Good thing though, because I suck and this boss would friggin' rock me. Special weapons. Okay, then. Sweet. So Y on my sense controller gives me my special shot. Really, if I hadn't been able to glitch that boss 2 times in a row, it probably would have rocked me pretty hard. It's a pretty hard hitting boss. It takes a decent amount of abuse. Shit. Down to the old Esper drop, I think is where I'm going now. Oh, I suppose killing guys does give you experience in this. I was thinking, like, just now, since I've got the Phantom Dash or whatever, why not just dash through everything? Like, you can phase through everything and shovel me. But there are levels up, and I assume you have to kill guys to get levels up in that stuff. It's pretty at a disadvantage if you're constantly gliding through things. I suppose. Silly man. Those goats. These little bots. Oh, he's back. Good thing that they level up. Isn't it? Ouch, Jesus. Fragment. Pause and check the stream. I think it's still going. Yeah. It's still running. I think. I don't know. Darn it. Oh. Like you guys. Oh shit, this guy. He's wasted me before. Probably be blown away if I got there. What's over here? Oh, yes. Save. That's good. Save rooms heal you too, apparently. Very good. Like I said before, I really hope to put this on YouTube and maybe a few people check it out because it's a new game. Oh shit. Okay, fuck that guy. New game still in development. This is a new beta. I'm really enjoying it. Let's see what's over here. Is this on a map? Yeah. I think so.
Are you here to kill me? Just give me a moment.
I said all the people that you meet seem to be either dead or dying, but this guy is okay, I guess. So maybe I was wrong.
Ah, look at you. You're no hunter. Fierce, though, ready for a fight. And who is your opponent? You can't speak. That's okay, makes you interesting. My name is Saymond, and this is my home. This passage, no. This fifth moon of Lorien, Lorien 5 from the Galactic Standard perspective, but Lupoto to the brave few. See this little fellow here? This is my traveling companion, Dizzy. He's nearly useless, but good company. I seem to attract all manner of little blue things. And what of you? I see a little thing full of questions it can't ask and full of power it can't use. Mystery follows it. Don't worry, little blue. Keep searching. I'm certain you'll find your answers.
Like I said earlier, I like how your character's nameless, but you learn bits about it, or what could be bits about your character. From speaking to the NPCs you meet. This guy calls you Little Blue, capitalized, like it's, and the other one, another person you meet just before this calls you Mute. But they're both, I mean, they could be just meaningless nicknames. One being Little Blue because you're little and blue, and one calls you Mute because you're mute. There's another trucker. Oh yeah, I forgot to have this. I'm awful. Ah! Sucky. Try that again. I think if I just dash through 3 or 4 of those while I keep pumping them, I should do the trick probably. Ah, haha, shitty deal. Can I get back up there? Fuck off. That's shit. Come on. Doesn't look good. No, fuck. What the hell? I must have been touching a spike or something and not realized it. Just as well try the boss again. Try this fella. One more time here. Damn. Really? Damn. It's not much warning when he's gonna fire things, so his spike's there, so I don't know. I'll give him another go. Hello, if anyone's watching. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Gonna pop this on YouTube after, and then maybe someone will actually see it someday. Brand new beta build, new today of Ghost Song. Great game that was kickstarted. Obviously, Super Metroid type game. You'll see earlier in the playthrough, I noted a couple of differences that I found from the previous beta build. Look at that, you can shoot him before he's even really in battle. Oh shit. Wow, this is the worst one yet. What do you know? Hey, fuck, that was shitty. Man, what a dingus. Fuck, try that again, that was awful. Do, 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 do. drop down firing this time. See if I can do some easy ones. 1 or 2 hits. It looks like you can get on them. Shit. Oh, there you go. There you can just duke it out with them, I guess. You don't have to just do too much skill. A couple tries, you can just kind of hammer it out. Go and blow for blow with them, I suppose. I gotta go stand over here now, though. Try and get my shots back, my ammo. I'm not sure if it's just standing still or just a certain amount of time that gives you your ammo back. Use that help. Ah. Pretty sure we're supposed to get an item after beating this guy. Oh, here we go. Hello, Bill. Not sure if the CSS Gambler is the name of your own ship. Because it's not quite clear if you're a robot or human. I mean, you look like a robot, though. Oh, I just shoot poor Bill. Multi-gun. 1, 2, 3. If I'm not mistaken, I think the platforming has been made a little easier, like a little less precise. Because I remember having to try that part quite a few times, and I'm not sure if there's something actually been changed or I'm just getting lucky. It really seems like it's a little like the hitboxes for these small platforms are a little bigger or something. Don't know. Again, I'm not sure if it's my imagination or true. I'm not sure if I went everywhere in there. I don't think I did. Check out. I'm gonna pause and just make sure the stream is on. Here. Okay, I'll be right back. Just have to go to the washroom for 1 second. Ah! Freeze it up way down. Whew. Get my blanket back on. It's freezing in here. My god. I don't see the blizzard starting yet, but yeah. Well, the weather's calling for a blizzard apparently. Everywhere. Hello, Tapezilla. Hi. Sorry, was away. I won't be able to see any messages, but I'll check every 5 or 10 minutes. I'm playing in full screen, so I don't know if there's another way to play this right now. I'm not really sure. Thanks a lot for tuning in, Tapezilla. Been playing for a while now. You're enjoying new data. Just checking out all the differences, trying to note all the differences I've seen from the previous beta, which would be a couple months ago, I guess. See if I see any glitches or anything like that. I forget what's in this room. Oh yeah, spikes that kill me because I'm in Mingus. Oh, shitty. I don't know about it. There we go. Man. Holy shit. Yeah, same to me. Could sure use some help. Holy shit, that's lucky. Yeah, almost put it there. Ah! I'm using SES controller, so I can't quite get the. I don't have a button set for diagonal locking, or I can shoot diagonally, but I can't stand stationary and shoot diagonally, which is a bit of a problem for some of the stuff. I forget what this upgrade is. Max armor, max power, which is something I could definitely use right now. Hey there, what is this game? Hard as balls. Am I dropping frames? Yeah, I don't see any dropped frames. Pete, I'm not sure how bad it is. Yeah, like I said, I can't quite see messages all the time because I'm switching back and forth. Game looks around 20 frames per second. My OBS, Open Broadcaster, which I'm streaming on, says that I'm streaming at 30 frames per second, but I do notice the game looks like it's running like a teeny bit laggy. I have a shit computer, but like it can play lots of stuff it can play most things, so I'm not really sure what's going on there. It certainly doesn't look 20 frames when I'm playing it, and I'm not getting dropped frames. Well, okay, I'm gonna play it again for a minute and see what's up, but I'll check back. Actually, as I was popping back into the game just now, I saw OBS drop down to 28 frames. I'm not really sure. Like, I guess it doesn't. I would say that it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't seem like it's running exactly at 30 frames in the game. Maybe it is. It just seems like, if I was to nitpick, it seems like it's running a little teeny bit under. Maybe. Like it's not perfectly fluid. Shit, I'm an idiot. Yeah. I don't know. But it doesn't seem like 20, because at 20 you'd be missing some animation. Oh man. Missing some animations and stuff like that probably, right? I don't know if I need to go back over here or not. I forget. Oh yeah, there's a guy up yonder that's probably gonna kill me. Blow up. Oh shit. I could try tweak some settings here after I do this room. I'll pop back out, see if there's any messages. And I could tweak the settings a bit. See see if there's anything I can do with my streamer to make it look a little better. He's gonna kill me anyway, but yeah. Yeah, he did kill me. Good time to pop out then. I don't know. I did just get the double jump. The stream, yeah, I don't know how it looks in the stream. You guys, you would have to tell me. But it looks like nearly perfect on the locally. But like I said, it seems like there might be like a slight delay. Yeah. I don't know if you can hear me, because I never know how loud the game is. My voice, I mean. Like I said, it doesn't say it's dropping frames, and in my OBS, so I'm not really sure if it is, like what the problem is with my stream. I can't explain it. It looks like it might be like if 30 frames is meant to look perfectly smooth, it might be locally running at like a bit less than that. It's not like it's stuttering or anything, but there's like a slight delay sometimes. It's not like perfectly smooth. I don't know if you've heard me say this already. God, I suck. Yeah. Shit. Nope. Can't run. Not like that anyway. I keep going back up here because I keep dying and not keeping my upgrade, if I remember right. Oh yeah! Fuck. Generous to put that flower after those spikes, which I can always kind of easily identify the other spikes, but those ones I keep missing for some reason. Just always forgetting what I'm doing, I suppose. God damn. Oh yeah! Fuck. 60 frames. Holy smokes. Add those little daughter marks on the to try and make them more. The stream is meant to be naughty. Yeah, it is a little bit naughty. Hey, thanks a lot for tuning in, by the way. I'm gonna try and keep going until I get to the stream. I do have to work tomorrow, but sorry for the blanket, but it's about minus 5,000 degrees here. It's supposed to be a blizzard. I'll tell you while I died, I just all tagged out for a second so I can see what's up in chat, and I'm gonna let you know the specs of my computer here. It's not a great computer, but it plays most games without any stuttering. So let me just tell you what I got. It's an iMac, but I'm running Windows, obviously, to play this. Other games, boot camp. My computer is Intel. It's an i5. The processor is a 2.9 gigahertz. It's got 8 gigs of RAM. It's running Windows 7, 64-bit. I don't know. I don't know if you need to know anything else other than that, but. It's a laptop with integrated video. It's not a laptop with integrated video, but it runs so like I have. It runs shittily enough that sometimes you might think it's a laptop with integrated video. It does have integrated video, but it's supposed to be some sort of like NVIDIA GT 660 mobile or M or whatever, so like a crapified version of a 660 or a 650 or something. It's one of the newest generations of iMac i5s. Anyway, so I'm not really sure, like, I don't know, some games, and kind of inexplicably, some games play a little like indie games or whatever, not like turbo 3D games or whatever. They seem to run a little choppier than you might think. Like, I know, like as you just said, this is in early development in some ways, but Luftrausers, if you know that game, oddly, I think that chugged around a little bit. I mean, the final version of Luftrausers, shit, obviously. That chugged around a little bit, and on my tablet, which I do some indie gaming on, Luftrausers was almost too chuggy to play on my tablet, although the game looks quite simple from a completely not knowledgeable end user or user side. Fuck, I'm an idiot. And since you're here, you must have changed something about the platforming, because I was saying a little while ago how it seems like the platforming has been eased up a little bit. I'm fucking it up right bad now because I'm talking and I'm a dingus, but it seems like the platforming is a little easier than it was. Maybe, like, still not easy obviously because I'm shitting it up, but like perhaps like the hitboxes on the tiny platforms are made a little teeny bit wider or something. Fuck. I swear. The last time, I'm going to say that after I do this, but the last time I did this, I kind of cruised across them, which led me to believe that the platforming had been modified, but now I'm kind of shitting the bed again, so perhaps it hasn't been. See, there you go. I can say this is almost the best controller to play this with, but I haven't done any messing around, changing the bindings or anything. I just booted it, and it's worked almost perfectly, except for there's no way to. Oh fuck! I can't do my diagonal lock, like diagonal aim or whatever. With this controller, I don't think there's quite enough buttons. That is like the stationary lock. There we go. Yeah. Anyway, if you're still in the room, again, I can't see the chat. I do plan on putting this on YouTube once I'm through with it. I gotta go back and get that upgrade in that naughty room that I keep telling you. Yeah, I'm gonna go put this on YouTube because I think it should be one of the first. I haven't looked at, but one of the first, if not the first, of the new beta playthrough on YouTube. So I'll probably do that. Unless I shouldn't, for some reason. There's no reason not to. But yeah, I'll do that and then see if people might get a kick out of it. So, see how this room goes, and then I'll just, fuck, I forget about it again. Yeah, I'll tab out in just a minute here and see if there's any questions or anything. Those guys, I really like the design on them with the little support box or whatever. Because, like, of course, whenever I see or hear them, I'm thinking, shit! I'm thinking, like, oh, damn, I have to get rid of those little guys first before they cause me trouble, basically. You want to deal with them, like, right away. Get my special ammo back as well. Yeah, and when I upload the whole of the thing onto YouTube, Nope, I don't think I need that. Yeah, you'll be able to see that I've commented on the differences that I noted between the two betas. A few things that I wasn't sure if they were glitches or whatever. Like I exploited the first boss again, kind of half unintentionally. But like in my first playthrough of the previous beta, I exploited them like pretty bad, and it was a known. Oh shit! I'm an idiot. 20 health. It was a known issue at that time, according to what people were saying on the forums or whatever, or what you yourself posted on the forums. Where's the nearest save? Because I gotta get up and left there. But I exploited them again this time, like really bad. So the power zombie or whatever, the power suit zombie. Hold up. Yeah, let's just pause it here and I'll tab it for a sec. Okay, the game's performance is probably a bit heavier than it could be, and I hope we can optimize things later. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, you heard the specs of this. I think it's a 2.9 with this. It is an integrated video, but it's on an iMac, whatever's in an iMac i5 2014 model, early 2014 model, or whatever. Let's see. Jump set will not be required until later in the game. Yeah, I do like the double jump the skill testing double jumper. And it makes me want to do. I always have to get it. What is the controller? It's an iBuffalo classic USB gamepad. If you read reviews, it's pretty much what people say you should go for if you're looking for a. What do you call it? SNES style. Is my camera not appearing on the thing? That's weird. Oh yeah, here I am in a blanket. Anyway, didn't know that I wasn't appearing on there before. Yeah, what was it? Test double jumps. Yeah, iBuffalo USB gamepad. It's sweet. I didn't have to do any adjustments or whatever, rather any mapping. Diagonal aim and camera control are both really helpful, but you could probably play the whole game without them. Yeah, camera control, I forgot that it existed. Diagonal aim, yeah, unless there's some really tough stuff later on that you could probably do it. Yeah, I don't analog buttons down. But I just love this controller. I've been like beating the shit out of Shovel Knight with it lately. So I wanted to play. This is one of the other games that like I got this controller to play Shovel Knight, Ghost Song, and I don't think you can play Hyper Light Drifter with it. Anyway, the zombie's pretty dumb and meant to be exploited. I guess, yeah, you'll have to go back and see, like, the first time I played through, I'm talking about exploiting the power suit zombie or whatever, that's what it's called. The first time I played through, in the previous beta, I kind of just backed up to the edge, like the hole in the room in which the zombie spawns in, and then I ducked down and nothing could hit me, and I just wasted it, basically. I just slammed the zombie. This time, I jumped up into his room and went directly to the right and avoided fighting the boss and went straight to the sort of wreck ship area. And the NPC's going from this area. Anyway, I went straight to the wreck ship, and then he chased me into the tunnel or whatever after I got the upgrade in the wreck ship. And so I just retreated all the way to the right until he came over, and then I just, literally all I had to do was crouch down, and he couldn't hit me with anything, and there were no sort of those diving, flying bat things, jellyfish things, or whatever, because I was in the wreck ship area when I fought him. So I just walked all the way to the right, crouched, and then I was untouchable. So I don't know if that's, if that's something that's, if he's meant to be that exploitable. I don't know if that's what I mean, if I'm using the word exploit right, but I just mean that he was, I could just totally waste him and I was untouchable as far as I could see. Okay. I forget everything since the previous beta release, so I don't remember any secrets or like false walls there really, so I haven't even come across any in this playthrough. Although I'm a good ways into this one now. Having beat 2 of the bosses or whatever. And I talked about earlier in this playthrough, like I said, hopefully it'll be on YouTube, about a bunch of different things that I appreciate. I don't know if you ever have time to go back and check out the YouTube video I put it back up, but I was just talking about how I really like this sort of usually fairly subtle clues about what secrets are and stuff, and it reminds me of the recent Devs play with John Romero, put up by Double Fine Productions, where he talks about having the idea to do palette swaps or pattern changes or whatever to just sort of use a kind of visual language to signal to the player, almost subconsciously or whatever, that there's a secret coming up, or that it's a false wall or whatever. This guy up here is probably one of the worst bastards in the game. He's killed me like a whole bunch of times, especially before I knew that you needed double jump to get to him. He's a real scumbag, because I would just stand there and try and kill him using diagonal or whatever, like locking on, and he would just fucking waste me. I think I'm done with this area here. One thing I want to test for my own curiosity right now is if when you go in and out of rooms, if your character like sprite always drops onto the screen, like it kind of looks like that. I'm not sure. Bunk. Like if you jump between screens, bam. I mean, of course, I'm just not sure if that's intentional or whatever. I just noticed it. I just like looking at little tiny details in it. Oh, where do I want to go? I forget. It said at the first of the game, in this build, it's a new thing that I noticed. That it says something like, this is an area of interest, and this is something else. So maybe the top middle where my ship is like an area of interest or something. Probably spawns. Oh, okay. Spawning a couple pixels above where you land. Gotcha. Anyway, the orange thing is the area of interest marker. Ah, thanks. I just backed out for a second there. If you see me pause, it's because I'm just alt-tabbing to check in the chat and see what's going on. Thanks a lot for checking this out, by the way. That's really cool. I was just, the last few days, I've just kind of been looking to see if there's been any news on the game, because I was just thinking of this. The few games I have beta or alpha, whatever, access to. Not very many, I guess. This and this. Oh shit, can you even make it back up through there? You have to drop around. Fucker. Background, I got this and this, Hyperlight Drifter and so on, and just, check up on them periodically. Titan Souls, see what's going on, see if there's a new update. I was pretty pleased to see when I got home from work today that this baby had an update, so I wanted to dive right into it here and check it out. Yeah, I think those little specks that are around the deadly spikes do help out, do a courtesy to the player and let them know that some bad shit's going down, rather that they're dangerous obstacles with them. Oh shit. Area of interest, yeah. Yeah, that's where I will go eventually. If I don't die. Fuck, I'm a special animal after this SLB. So these guys, one thing I don't understand is what those little lackey robots or whatever do if you kill the master robot, and just because they seem to be, I don't know if they provide you with a shield or something, which is kind of what it looks like just visually. I'm not gonna make it to anything probably, am I? Can you go to the right enough? I don't know. I'll try this way. shit. I thought I was gonna get destroyed. Yeah, I suppose my computer isn't a great thing to benchmark it against because it, like I already said, it has a harder time. There's a hard time with some games. I think it's just a really shitty computer. Even though it cost $1 million, that's Mac for you, I suppose. Because it has a hard time with some games that, like, I don't know shit about computers, but my computer will, like, my system will, like, stutter on some games that I'm like, what the fuck? There's no reason this game should give my system a hard time. Different, 2D indie games that don't have a lot of crazy effects or anything going on. There's like a world of difference between those two, like, purple zombie guys, like the two types of them or whatever. I find those ones are like super easy, like kind of just your standard space pirate type dudes that are quite easy to waste. And then the big versions of them, like early on, if you run into one of the taller, purple dudes, they're badass. They kill me easily. They tend to do, or they seem to do quite a bit of damage with their bubble guns or whatever the hell they are. Oh, no ammo whatsoever, eh? What happens if I try and do this in a fight? Yes! It works, kinda. Yeah, I'm just gonna grab that. Oh shit, and pause it for 1 second. The orange things, you have to take damage to jump up this way. They are giving you ammo. What is giving me ammo? I'm not sure what it was in response to. Something was giving me ammo. You have to take damage to jump up this way. Ah, okay. And did I notice that something had changed in that? Is it just me, or is there more? Oh, they're giving you ammo. Oh shit, I know. The little support bot things. Oh, fuck, that is awesome. The support bots give you ammo. Yeah, did I notice that taking damage in this now kind of propels you further? Or did I just imagine that? It's been a while, like I said, since I played the other one. But I thought I noticed that when I get hit by something, it kind of throws you more. Kind of a la like Symphony of the Night or something. I'm not sure if it always did that, or if I just imagined the whole thing. Ah, shit. Shit. There we go. There's something over here. That looks different. Nope. Alright, tricky. I think this might have been the spot where it was kind of one of the end of the world points for the previous beta. It said you can't go up here or something like that. Maybe I'm mistaken. I don't remember. Yeah, this doesn't look familiar. Okay, another one. Okay. Come back. And another one is eyeball doors, which I assume are still unopenable. Takes 1 damage though. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm guessing you still can't use them. I like those doors though. Kind of like in Star Wars, I think there's an eyeball like that in the original Star Wars movies that comes out and looks someone over at Jabba's palace or something. And also the sort of scanning the eyeball in Super Metroid. I do that as well. Roslock Drift Beta. I don't remember this at all. And it sure is dark. What the fuck is going on? Holy Jesus. Yeah, I think you, like, when you encounter the guy in this one that says, if you see one of these yellow tunnels, you best run the other way. I don't think there were any yellow tunnels to... What the fuck? A thing that you can use or destroy? Yeah! Okay, yeah, this is definitely new. Oh, and these guys are motherfuckers. I hope this gives me health. Cannon damage increased. Imbuement cleared? So it's not red anymore, but it's stronger. Alright. So can you use them? Oh, okay. So if you use them quickly, it gives you max health increase. But if you don't use them, you turn into little robo dudes come after you? Maybe? Ah, fuck. Ah! This is a spot where I could really use the old diagonal lock. I don't even know if I can aim down and left with this. Up and left is not too bad with my SNES controller, but I think I might have to jump to aim down. I can't even. I'm getting my H out of here though. Yeah, the point of interest. You bastard. Stay down there, guy. No, okay. I better check out this wall. Oh. Yes, okay, so. Just short of a point of interest. The save plants would scare the shit out of me every time. I'm not that nervous of a person, but it's a good sound effect. There's fire up in it. Some damage pushing on allowing for now. If it ends up breaking things, I may curve it. Walk gently around the eggs and they won't hatch. You missed a fake wall or two in the last room. Well, shit. I'm gonna have to go back the last few rooms and take a look at those walls. And that's interesting with the eggs, because I noticed, obviously, you've got the hint popping up about that you can use them, but then they tend to bust open or whatever, so I'm just gonna go back in the last room to usually go around Twitch and see if I can find something. Not there, probably. But I wouldn't be surprised if it was in the yellow place. Oh, did I go here? It's not really, it's not a fake wall, I guess, but it is a secret. Max health. Cannon damage, red imbuement. I don't know what the imbuement is. Oh, here we go. Oh no. That is kind of like, I pointed this out in a forum post after I beat it last time. There's a couple, like just one or two spots where you can like jump on like a pixel or something and lean into a wall. And on those spots, when you fire, it does the animation that's like, that looks like the false wall animation kind of. They kind of just vibrate a bit or whatever. Excuse me. I'll just take a quick look at the creation in case there's a second piece that I missed. Oh, shit. Now this is the first time I think I've seen this, so it's like, it's a false wall that you don't shoot away, that you can just walk through it? I think. definitely never. Jesus Christ. Whoa! Whoa! That's an awful one. Fuck. That's a bad one. Well, time to try that again. Obviously, I guess. First there was this one, just a can of damage. That's a safe enough room. I wanted you to die there, that's why I told you about it. High pelvis? Hey streamer. I mean, hey pelvis. In the shop there's a fake wall, you need a gel bomb. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Hey, pelvis. I'm not sure if pelvis just popped in and out, but I'm not sure, Pete, if you meant that the bouncing wall was one that you need the gel bomb for. I think I remember getting the gel bomb early before. Like here, if that indicates a gel bomb wall or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna go die in that room again. Just for fun. Probably die a couple more times. I have a pretty high tolerance for dying, so. Fucker. That's a good room. That's a good room. What's her name? Aha! An invitation to die more. Imbuements clear. What's the whole imbuements thing is? So, do you have to die to get through these? Whoa, are these spikes just for show? Odd. Oh, I wish I had the camera thing right now. I don't think there's anything down there. I'm gonna go ahead and assume it's just death. But I'll check back in the chat in a second. And that place sure looks like a place you can go, but yeah, this is a pretty gnarly room. Fuck. Can you double dash or? I forget. I'll let it charge up for a second here. I don't know if you can do two or no, not like rapidly, consecutively or whatever. And that it takes your shield down, I suppose too. Left position, twitching wall, break. Oh, okay, yeah. Can't double dash until you get that skill later. Oh, there will be a double dash later. Sweet. Before you joined, I was talking about how this game and Hyper Light Drifter have some like really sweet, fun mobility that just comes from the dashing. Basically, the triple jump in Ghost Song and the dashing are just a really satisfying mobility. That and Hyper Light Drifter has the great like quad dash or chain dash. Chain dash in. If you dash and hit someone with a dash, you can dash again. That's really sweet. Yeah, that'll be lots of fun. Yeah, so there's a lot of energy. Chain combat with dashes. Yeah, that is badass. Stuff like that, like, I find myself playing games, I swear, twice as long if they have, like, a fun mobility mechanic, like 2D games. Shovel Knight, Hyper Light Drifter, and this. And, I don't know, dashing is just a lot of fun. Who didn't dash everywhere in Symphony of the Night, for instance? You could do the backward dash. There's no reason not to dash absolutely everywhere. So this whole area that how the fuck did I get there before? better here. Can you space them out perfectly to do that? I'm just gonna go up and around. I'll probably be killed by those yellow bastards. The yellow bastards. Like Sin City. Maybe they don't respawn. So I'd gone up to that point of interest when there was a save point and then decided to go back or something. If I remember right. Damn you, dog. It's gonna help me with what I need right now, but yeah. Save point should be right here somewhere. Perfect. My God, it's freezing here. I have to remember not to leave the heat off all day again. Health aplenty. Oh yeah. I really like that. Oh fuck. Those guys that like, these guys. Whoa, you must have made them tougher in this. Jesus Christ. When they, because at first I noticed in the other beta build they just kind of pop apart and I'm like, oh shit, that's awesome. It's like Resident Evil 4 when the zombies, like you're fighting normal zombies and sometimes they pop apart and you get to see the virus or whatever coming in. Anywho, in this one, I think in the previous beta, if I'm not mistaken, someone would randomly pop apart, but not be any stronger. Evidently, now the ones that pop apart have more health or something. Yeah, and something is like blowing me towards them, which is also brutal. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I can't tell if it's the particles like that are coming off them or something. They're motherfuckers. Sure is dark. Jesus. Very dark indeed. This is new.
Is it someone new? Or is it?
A new NPC?
Either way, I can use what's there. Damn.
Looks like Dizzy. All the interactions with NPCs are interesting and go some way towards world or character building in a fun way, so that's something cool. Oh. So Dizzy, or someone that looks like Dizzy, must be the companion that was hinted about, that you can feed things to, I'm guessing. God damn, it's dark in here. Oh, you can fall down or go up and around there. Maybe? Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Cool. I didn't think there was going to be something like this, I guess, substantial in the beta, that you had a companion. That's pretty awesome. Boy, this place is dark, dark, dark. It's just a circle. There could be hidden stuff here. I have no idea what's going on. Whoa, yeah. I was wondering about that in the previous beta. Cool. Okay, that's kind of cool. It's pointing you to places, area of interest. Where was that save again? I don't know if it's near me. Can't tell. Shit. That's quite a long way to fall. Ah, Jesus. Jesus Christ. Yeah, 1 health. Sure, use some of that. Whoa. He's getting health? Your ammo goes up as well. I'm just gonna pause it for a second. Oh, Valda's Story. Yeah, I haven't tried that, but I heard it was one of the best, like, great Metroidvanias of the last few years. There's a secret 4th jump you can do in the air. If you dash in the air and then jump, a free air jump. Jesus, it's advanced maneuvering. So does the dash give just upgrade energy potentially? You can't actually evolve Dizzy in the beta. I locked that out. Just so you don't waste time feeding him. Thanks for letting me know, because I was definitely going to feed him every fucking remaining plant. I'm going to try that secret 4th jump thing. So you dash in the air, then jump just after the dash ends and get a free jump. Very cool. You know the free air jump works if there's no pink trail on it. Sweet. I'm going to try that. And thanks a million again for watching Pete and Pelvis Bones. That's awesome. Do you have to jump in the air? This is a terrible room to try it in. I'm an idiot. I think that was 4 there. I think it was 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I'm jump, dash, 1, 2, 3. So is that? Let's see. No, I'm an idiot. I'm touching the 4. Huh. Yes. That's the noise for, sorry, I can't help you get through this door. I'm assuming. So is he collecting health or experience? God damn. Something. As soon as I get into a more open room, I'm gonna attempt that. Did I miss the area of interest? I'll save it anyway. He's collecting a lot of something. Why do those guys shoot? I'm always like paying too much attention to shooting them. Oh, okay. Oh, whoa. should have gone back and get the gel bombs and stuff like that. Awesome. Excellent. I'll probably pop back in for a few minutes to see if I can get the gel bombs and explore the, if it's still in, if it hasn't been taken out, see if I can explore and find that sort of fallen robot bounty hunter, who I think is my favorite NPC. I think he's a hunter or something. He's the guy who you meet and he basically calls you short. He's really busted up near a broken eyeball door in the kind of top left quadrant somewhere in that. Anyway, this was excellent. Thanks a million to anybody who looked in, especially Two-Time Pete. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can pop back in there and take a look. Oop. Sort of unintentionally skipped it. Oh, damn it. That was for, yeah, okay. The door was the area of interest. You need 100 energy on Disney. Okay. And it is Disney. Other music plays if you keep waiting. I wish I'd seen that. I would have kept looking. Yeah, I don't know if anybody else is going to keep watching, but I'm going to play for just a bit more before I get off and try and put this on the whole thing on YouTube, unless people would rather not be on YouTube, but I'm assuming it's alright. So I do have to work at a government job tomorrow morning early, and we have a blizzard, so it should be good times. But yeah, I can't help myself. I'm gonna pop back in, see if I can find the gel bombs and whatnot, which I'm sure the first time I played through I got the gel bombs. The first I think it was one of the first items I got. I remember Pete was just saying something to the left of the ship or something like that. Oh, you bastards. Yes. I know a couple of these, was it there? A couple of these vertical shafts had some hidden walls that you could blow out. I know I didn't find any of them on this playthrough of this video. You fuckers. Yeah, I'm gonna use this now. Also, I'm almost in the most easterly time zone, so it makes it just after 1 a.m. here, so. God damn. So you need 100 energy on Dizzy to open these doors, okay. And I'm not sure. Oh, Jesus. Oh, okay. He has it in himself. Where was it? Not up to the surface. Well, I'll go see if I can open this door or not. I don't think any of those doors were openable unless some of them have been. Some entrances have new doors placed in them or something. I don't think any were open in the previous. Openable in the previous beta. Oh, they mark the end of the beta in every direction. Why did I do it? Okay, I'll know. That one in beta, yeah. If you ever found lines at the top of the beta, references Rook. Oh, okay. Yeah, I shouldn't have gone through there. Sorry. I'm gonna get back in again. Go all the way up and try and look at that. Forcing it at those points, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't looking at the chat. Yeah, I think I remember the top leftmost NPC saying something about another hunter who was wrecking people, harvesting or something. But the top left guy is the guy, I think he's the guy who calls you short. too short for a hunter or something like that. Okay, I'll try that again with the knowledge that I shouldn't be going through those doors if I want to see the last little bit of the beta again. Yeah. Well, that's leprosy for you. Ooh, those guys are great. They're well designed. Oh, why am I dummy? Painful to watch, probably. Fuck. Yeah. Yeah, there's some... it throws you around when you get hit. A bit. And I mean, I don't know much about speedrunning, but it was... anyone who's watched it knows that it's the... damage jolt or whatever the hell you want to call it that people abuse so much in Super Metroid and the Mega Man games. It's like kind of like a there you go, staple for speedrunners. They use that to, and temporary invulnerability to sort of blow through everything and especially to sequence jump or whatever they call it to get through. To kind of skip items, like skip a high jump or whatever, get through areas, into access other areas and items earlier than you're supposed to. Do things out of sequence. So I could see some people possibly doing that in Ghost Song if it allows for it, I guess. Fuck. Yeah, I don't know if speedrunning, if Pete's still in the... Oh, yes. If Pete's still listening, I don't know if speedrunning is something that you, at this stage in the development, if you've ever, if you give any thought to it, but I heard, yeah, another one. The Shovel Knight developers, for instance, Yacht Club, were, they were saying, or they claim, or whatever, that at quite a few points in the development, they were thinking, they were developing things or implementing or changing features or whatever with speedrunners, the speedrunning community, all those smallish in mind, thinking, should we do this or that? I don't know. I don't speedrun because I suck at games, but I watch speedruns. What's this? Is this something that Dizzy could open later? Some see. This is the gel bomb place. It's gotta be. It's gel shit everywhere. Break some obstacles, but the guns cannot. How do you do it again? Oh, yeah. Right, I'm out of it. Is there a button to... I probably don't have enough buttons on my SNES controller to switch between... Oh shit, I don't have any special ammo left to break what I assume is a gel wall there. Safe enough in this. Save points are supposed to reset Dizzy's energy 0. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Did you ever find a giant beetle? I don't remember finding a giant beetle or dual atom robots. Certain elements in it that are random when it comes to enemy behaviors and enemy spawn coordinates. Oh yeah, like I said, I'm not personally a speedrunner, but that's interesting to know because I know that things like, random, like truly random elements and stuff that, I don't know what you call them, like things that are on a universal cycle or timer or whatever, Like for instance, like say like an obstacle that is going up and down or whatever, or hazard that's popping up and down. If it's not on a fixed sequence, like if it doesn't start going up and down as soon as you come into the room, then it's the timing is random. I guess that's troublesome for speedrunners or whatever. If you're on board, you can find another secret under Esper Drop in the same room as the second mana fragment. You can break the floor near the mana fragment of the job on. Oh shit, no, I did not see that beetle. That's cool though. And I don't know when that Adam bot is, but I don't remember seeing any dual, like any pair of robots anywhere. That's sweet though, with the beetle. I will have to look into it. I'm gonna go, I think my last goal for tonight is I'm gonna try and just run around and find that that NPC who's like a broken robot or something, who's kind of laying down. He's like, I'm just gonna rest here for a while. See if we can find that guy now to get the gel bombs and maybe call it and upload. And then maybe tomorrow I'll go and get the final few remaining things that I'm missing, like the beetle you mentioned, see if I can find these dual Adam guys. And I might end up uploading that to YouTube as a part 2 or something. But it's great. All great so far. I like that secrets are disguised in a few different ways. Like some are just your kind of standard breakable walls, you shoot them. Some you've got your gel walls. There's been at least one invisible wall that you just walk through that you wouldn't know unless you just push through it. And then there's apparently some invisible floors and stuff. And some are marked with plants or whatever. Top left. Oh yeah, I think I remember where that guy was. He was behind a spike barriers and stuff like that. Somewhere. Over here. Yeah, this is the dude. Or rather, I think it is. Shit, you can't just walk across that. Hey! I'm gonna go back there.